This runs in here. Aidan Hart couldn't take it up cleanly enough, however. Donal Barry was knocking it into the corner. JJ Delaney goes back under pressure from Angus Callanan. Good clearance that time by Noel Hickey, the fullback. Good to see him back. Here's Ger Farragher. Oh, that loose ball's gone straight to Michael Fennelly. In it goes here, down to Richie Power, ready to take off, and down he goes. Man who got a wonder goal in the Leinster semi-final, this time unceremoniously drawn down by Shane Kavanagh. Made no attempt to challenge him fairly.
Well, I feel, Ger, that if he did, Richie Power would have gone past him and stuck it probably in the back of the net. But that play came from Ger Farragher having a ball in his own sideline and hit it directly to one of the Kilkenny players, Michael Fennelly, and he set up an attack from there. Galway would have to be, pinpoint their balls a lot better and give their forwards a better service.
As Shefflin steps up, and you know the end result. A second point for Kilkenny. And Kilkenny take the lead for the first time in this match. 10 minutes gone. Again, a short puck out by Colm Callanan as far as Ollie Canning, who gets it away before Martin Comerford could get in the block. Tommy Welch back once again now. Long one, putting the pressure on Ollie Canning. Comerford got there first, but used his body to swing the corner back out of position and used an elbow there as well.
Just referring back to that short puck out by Ollie Canning, there's not much point in hitting the ball a short puck out and then for having the corner back just launching another 90 yards because it went straight to Tommy Walsh. If you take a short puck out, you have to run and link it up with your left half back and link it up the field until you get a chance. That's only adding to a big long puck out, and Kilkenny half back line will sweep them up all day.
Well, it's something for Galway to contemplate as Ger Farragher knocks it in there. Oh, straight in front of goal. Aidan Hart was coming onto it and the ball has gone wide. Final touch by Damien Hayes. Oh, there were a number of Galway players there. Kilkenny's defence seemed to freeze momentarily. Not sure what to expect there. Goalkeeper was in trouble. Aidan Hart had a go, and there too as well was Damien Hayes.
Well, you see Tommy Walsh back in the line there just to cover things up, but that would have been a huge psychological blow to Kilkenny when they had made a mistake if Galway could have capitalised.
As has been mentioned, of course, it's something that Galway had to seriously think about, getting goals and getting them early on in this match. Owen Larkin instead for Kilkenny, hooked well by Adrian Cullinan, comes back here towards Henry Shefflin. Shefflin carrying it forward here as far as TJ Reid, getting sufficient latitude to have a go and put it over the bar. Best point of the match so far, TJ Reid, and it's 3 points to 1. Kilkenny backed by the breeze here in Croke Park for the opening 35 minutes, and that was a very smart delivery by TJ Reid.
And that's the problem for Galway, Ger. 3 or 4 players went on to 2 or 3 Kilkenny players, and Reid was the supporting man, free, and stuck it over the bar.
Again, JJ Delaney stays back. Oh, dangerously in for Shefflin, corner of the net. Henry Shefflin gets the first goal of the match in the 13th minute. He drifted into space beautifully. Just watch it again. In over the corner back. Beautiful delivery from Henry Shefflin, way in past Colm Callanan. It's a lovely goal. Well,
it was judged to perfection just inside the post. Only Callanan could have done about that.
Well, Henry Shefflin gets his 23rd ever championship goal as Andy Smith goes raiding, trying to reply immediately here. Ir Latanian trying to come into it, stopped in his tracks. Back here towards Damien Hayes, trying to get him into the game a bit more. Damien Hayes with a shot, and Damien Hayes put that one wide. Oh, he'll be very disappointed with that. And so far we haven't seen enough of Damien Hayes, and we've seen almost nothing of Joe Canning.
No, they're just not getting the ball to him. But we see Shefflin here again, just went inside, took the chance. Beautiful shot into the corner, but that came again direct from a puck out to JJ Delaney and straight back up to Shefflin.
Broken down by Eddie Brennan for Shefflin once again, looking around. Michael Fennelly now. Joe Canning comes in to challenge him, runs on here past Michael Rice, goes after it himself. Ger Farragher's after Rice, steadies himself, has a go, pinpoint accuracy, beautifully over the bar. It's his first involvement in the game, Michael Rice, and he comes in with another point. So it's 1-4 to a point. Well, a deep concern on the face there of John McIntyre. Hard to blame him. They conceded that early goal after 13 minutes, the one thing they didn't want to do. Michael Fennelly swinging it across over there towards Comerford. Over there as well as TJ Reid and David Collins of Galway. Gets it out towards Andy Smith. Up on the feet again. Cleverly away. Putting the pressure on the Kilkenny half-back line. Trying to get some decent ball in there towards Irlitanyan in the red helmet. Back here to Damien Hayes. Advancing. Again running into the challenge. The stick was high. Hayes went down. Referee points in the direction of the Kilkenny goal. It'll be a free in. So worrying times indeed for some of the Kilkenny backs when Galway take the ball at them and run at them. Noel Hickey that time gets away. This time it's Ger Farah who takes the free, and Ger Farah swings it over the bar. His first point of the match. Galway's second, and it's 1-4 to 2 points. Well, they'll be hoping to keep it nice and tight all the way through this first half, Galway. Last thing they'll want to do is see Kilkenny open up a major gap. Kilkenny go for more scores. Beautifully into the hand of Owen Larkin. They're winning those puck outs and winning them well. Into Rice, and Rice lets fly. 2 shots at the target, and a second point for the 26-year-old from Carrickshock. Well, having won the puck out, they'd only one thing on their minds, and that was to set up a scoring chance. Owen Larkin, hurler of the year just over 12 months ago. Callanan trying to swing it in towards Joe Canning this time. 2 men go to him to double mark him from the puck outs. They're well aware that if he gets his hand on that ball, well then trouble will result, and Canning's in to block it down as well. Tommy Welsh looking to try and free it, and the referee decided he was fouled. And you can judge by the reaction of Joe Canning that he felt it should have been a free the other way.
Well, Joe seems to be adamant that he picked it up. We'll have a look here now. Difficult to see from that
Happened
angle.
so fast.
Yeah, he was very fast. You know, we'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt, and definitely fouled.
John Dalton ready to take this free for Kilkenny, trying to make that number 2 position his own. He played in the 2 Leinster Championship matches last year as well, but then lost his place, hoping to have better luck in 2010. Inside towards Comerford, comes back out again however to Donal Barry, the 23-year-old from Castlegar. Holding the possession here. Andy Smith, one of the Portumna players. Moving it in quickly, but to nobody in particular. The goalkeeper comes, and that's another wasted possession.
And that's criminal, Joe, really, because he didn't really look. I mean, I think that's the 5th wide, and he had the ball on his own, and Tommy Walsh, we saw, stayed back about 20 metres from him. He should have set that ball up to Joe Canning. They've got no ball to him, and he's their main man.
From the Kilkenny puck out, 2 players going for the 1 ball for Kilkenny, but it breaks nicely for Eddie Brennan, who's drifted in towards top of the left in a switch with Henry Shefflin. And this time the decision is going to go Galway's way. And this will be taken by Tony O'Gregan. So from Galway's free, what can they produce? Little prod forward towards Joe Canning. Now he's away, and the 21-year-old has his first shot at the target, but looking a little bit rusty. Galway, of course, playing in their 4th Leinster Championship match of the season. That was Joe Canning's effort, and that was a disappointing one.
Yeah, quite poor for Joe. He had more time than he thought, and than he knew. He should have just steadied out a bit and stuck it over the bar.
Well, 20 scoring chances so far, but 12 of them for Kilkenny. This is a Galway one. Damien Hayes is in after it. Noel Hickey is there trying to guard it, and they make a mess of it, and in comes Damien Hayes, and Hayes prods it into the back of the net in the 19th minute. So 6 minutes after Kilkenny's goal, this is one that the Kilkenny backs should have dealt with between Noel Hickey and